Hello, how are you doing today? I will discuss how to create a brand online with you in this video. So please sit back and enjoy. So as we all know, a lot in recent years, the internet has evolved and a lot of things has happened. A lot of business are now going online to create avenue for awareness, to make more people know about their business and generate more sales. You would all agree with me that the online space is now where everybody is. Everybody is online. Everybody wants to do something online. Even if you are making enough sales offline, it is still advisable and still the best thing to do to go online, because if you reach 1,000 people offline, you are assured that when you go online you definitely reach 5,000 more people, and that equals more sales if you know how to play your game. So in this video I will discuss how to create a brand online. What exactly is a brand? A brand, what does it mean when you say you are a brand? So according to Wikipedia, a brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller's good or service as distinct from those of other sellers. A brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller's good or service as distinct from those of other sellers. In other words, I would say a brand is everything you do to make your business stand out from the crowd. That is just it in simple terms. Because if you say you are selling fashion items, there are 1,001 other businesses online that are also doing the same thing. There is nothing that you would say you are selling that you won't find somebody also doing that same thing. So a brand is whatever you do that makes you different from other people, that makes you stand out, that differentiates you from the next person doing the same thing. This includes the name you give your business, the logo, your colors, and every single thing that just stands you out. It could also be the way you advertise to people. It could be your customer service that will stand you out. So a brand entails everything that you do that makes you stand out from other sellers doing the same thing. So how do you create a brand? What are the things that you do to create a brand? This topic is a very very wide one, but I will just try to give you some ideas, some things at least as a starter, that would make you create a very beautiful brand for yourself. So the first thing is that you choose a name that states what you do. There is a difference between stating a name, creating a name, or a name that shows what you do. Because if you say the name of your business is everything beautiful stores, what are those things that are beautiful? You should let us know. If you are selling clothes, let it reflect in the name of your business that this is what you are selling. This is why I talked about niching down. Except if you want to start as somebody who does everything, that you don't have one particular thing that you are selling, you can choose a broad name. But if you are just starting a business and you've niched your business down, it is advisable to indicate the name of what you are doing. If you are selling shoes, you could say fit matters. As in, you could just say something that would indicate what you are doing. If you are doing souvenirs, whatever name you want to choose, add souvenirs to it. Maybe the name of your children, or your own name. Maybe your name is Oluwafunmi, Funmilayo souvenirs. It is already indicated that you are selling souvenirs. If you want to do children toys, kiddies toys, or whatever name you want, just let the name of what, such that when anybody sees that name online, They already have an idea of what you are selling. They don't need to start asking you or going to your page or doing. They already know that this business, this is what they sell. Then number two is create a beautiful logo. Now it is, you don't need to say you are looking for a graphic designer who will charge you 100,000 naira before you can create a logo. Everything is very very easy now. There's thousands of applications that you can use to create a beautiful logo on your own inside your room. So we'll still come to that. So it is very very important for you to have a logo. You, as in, at this age and time, you cannot thrive online without having a business logo, because people won't trust you. They'll be like, what kind of business is this that doesn't have a logo? So you just need to have a logo such that if you don't want to use your name, when they just see the logo, they will know, this is this person. Then three, you choose a brand color. That is very very important. You cannot use a color today for your design and then tomorrow go to another color and use another color. No, these are the things that you have to decide, sit down and decide on before taking your business online. You need to have a color. If you can use two, you can use one, but at least maximum of three, nothing more than three, because when it becomes more than three, then it becomes something else. We all know all these big big brands. At time, even without seeing the name, when we just see the color, we know this is the brand. When you see orange and ash color, you already know it is GT Bank. Even little children knows that when they see that color, it is GT Bank. So it is very very important that you have a brand color. They make those things, make you stand out, and it makes people respect your brand. At least they see some level of seriousness and commitment, and it builds trust. Then select a font or two. Yes, it is very very important that you have a font too. You don't use Times New Roman today, use Glacier Indifference tomorrow, go to another font the next day. Select a font or two that you will be known with. When people see a particular text, they would identify that font as yours. Then choose a team. These are for those who will be running their businesses on Instagram. If you be using Instagram, we all know that Instagram deals with pictures. So you need to have a team. It makes your page organized and looks beautiful. You don't just post things anyhow. If you're on Instagram is a visual platform, as in it takes just 2 or 3 seconds for people to be attracted to your page, and it is what they see that they will be attracted to. So you need to create a very beautiful platform for them on Instagram. And choosing a theme is very very important. You already have a color, you have a font, then you need to have a theme. When your page is organized and beautiful, immediately people land on your page. It is when they get attracted that they will look at what is on your page. But if they don't get attracted to your page, they won't even check what you have on it. So even if you are using Facebook too, it is advisable. We are going to post pictures. Post beautiful pictures. Make everything beautiful and organized. Now identify your target audience. I think I already talked about this under niching down, but now this is where you understand the importance, because identifying your target audience leads to a lot of things. When you know the kind of people you are talking to, that is when you will know what to say to them. That is when you will know the tone that you will use to talk to them. That is when you will know where to find them online. Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram are like the most important platforms online. And Facebook is, there are different kinds of people on Facebook and there are different kinds of people on Instagram. Though it is possible for your audience to be on both, but there are some that you find them more on one platform to another. For instance, now if the product you are offering is packaging materials, maybe you sell packaging materials for those that produce food items. Maybe you sell like juice or smoothies, all those small bottles that they use to package them. Maybe that is what you sell. Those that will patronize you are those who run that kind of business. Those who run smoothie, juice, parfait and all those things. Those who run those kind of businesses, and you find them more on Instagram. Business people now are more on Instagram. But if what you sell are kiddies items, you sell shoes for kids, you sell school bag, you sell water bottles, you sell your target audience are mothers. And those ones more on Facebook. You find them more, though they are on Instagram too, but much more, most of them, I'm sorry, most of them are on Facebook. There are a lot of platforms that talks to mothers, that talks to married women. They are more on Facebook than on Instagram, though there is no harm in being on both ends. But if you want to choose one, it's better for you to choose Facebook than Instagram. So this is what I mean by identifying your target audience. Then for mothers, you have to tell them more about their children, how to raise children, how to take care of children, how to dress children, and all those things. That mean those are the kinds of things you say to them. So I've treated choose a social media platform and identify your target audience together. Then number 8 is build LKT. LKT means like, know, and trust. After you've chosen your media platform, you already know your audience. Then the next thing is to build a relationship with them. You make them like you make them know you, and you make them trust you before you even think about selling to them. You don't just go on social media, you don't just go online and the next thing you think about is selling. No, you don't do that. You need to build a relationship with them first before you now bring in selling to them. How do you build your LKT? You post consistently. And what do you post? You don't just post come and buy your children's shoe, come and buy your blender, come and buy your nicer dicer, come and no. You post things that will make people glued to your page, things that will make them come back to your page. Social media, people are on social media to catch fun. They are not on social media to buy. You only look for a way to make them buy. So you post things that they will learn from. The beneficial posts you post, you make posts that are engaging, posts that you can comment and like ask them questions, talk to them. If you are a fashion brand, teach them how to combine their wares, how to combine teach them how to combine their shoes and their bag, their belt and their shoes. If you sell kiddies toys, teach them the benefit of the toy. Teach them that it is important for children to play and learn. It is not just about learning. They need to play too. Teach them. So you create beneficial posts and you ask them questions. You don't just create posts and leave it there. Tell them to give you feedback. Ask what their opinion is. When there are trending issues, you can post on it and ask what their opinion is. So you create a relationship. That way they will get to like you, they will know you, and at the end of the day they will trust you. But the trust, how do you get that? You get that by posting reviews of those who have bought your product, their testimonials, what they say about your product. Those are the kind of things you post for them to trust you. And at the end, before you know it, you are going to be making massive sales online. So that is that about how to create a brand online for now. I would be excited to read your comments and your questions. Bye.